Are you struggling with trust issues? Hi, I'm Antia Boyd.
And I'm Roderick Boyd.
And together we are the creators of the Magnetize The Man
Method.
Ta-da! And we're really excited to talk about today about the 3 secrets on how to overcome lack of trust. And look, we're going to talk about that because it's such a huge foundation of really anything you do. I mean, you can learn all the best dating tips in the world and what to say to the guy. If you have sending those mixed signals into the world due to your lack of trust and your trust issues, it's not going to work out. You know what I mean? You can do the right thing, but if you have the wrong energy underlying, you're going to create the wrong outcome, right? And a wrong outcome, I mean what you don't want.
So true.
So tip number 1 to overcome those trust issues is actually stop telling white lies. Yes. Because lack of trust really comes from knowing that we're sort of lying to ourselves and sort of lying to our friends and just oh, I was 5 minutes late because my hamster needed a bath, right? And
washing his nails.
Yeah, I gotta wash his nails, you know what I mean? Cat had to be fed and whatnot, So because when you do that, every time it is really a withdrawal from your trust bank account. So really imagine that trust is a bank account, right?
The self-trust bank account.
Yeah,
right?
the self-trust bank account. And so when you lie, you're really giving away your power because you're no longer in alignment, you're no longer congruent. And so that means you're automatically withdrawing and you're going majorly into debt, with your trust, okay? So in order to stop doing that, really say, oh, you know what? I'm 5 minutes late because I need to work on that. Really apologize for that, or whatever it is, right? We're just lying about the smallest things, okay? So tip number 2 to overcome those trust issues is, and we're going back again to the conflict that you have inside of yourself, overcoming that. Because you see, when you have trust issues and you have problems with that, that's all just coming from a past conflict inside of yourself. So if one part of you wants the relationship and wants to have this passionate, deep connected, long-term relationship, and the other part is wait a minute, girlfriend, you know what I mean? I don't know if intimacy is safe. Right? What do you think is going to happen? Let me tell you, not a whole lot, right? Because you push the brake and the gas at the same time. And show me a car when you go anywhere when you press the brake and the gas at the same time.
Yeah, and guys can totally sense that. They'll sense that there's something off. There's mixed signals. They're not sure. And it just feels some weird energy. And so the default is human mind, the confused mind says no. So if they're confused about what's going on, they're probably just going to step back and be okay, I'm going to wait and see what happens here, but I'm not going to invest anymore because I'm not sure what's really going on here. And they won't be thinking that consciously, but subconsciously they'll just feel they kind of pull back a bit.
Yeah, and then the last tip to overcome trust issues is really looking at your attachment style. So what I see is with the anxious attachment style, really, if you don't know if you're an anxious attachment style, you should definitely talk to me because there are certain markers that really tell me really quick if you're anxious. But one part of the medicine for the anxious is actually trust. And trust is actually the biggest thing that the anxious lost. Trust into the world, trust into people, and certainly also trust into herself. So that's something to look at. So identifying what is your attachment style. And again, if you don't know which one you are, I highly recommend a call with me.
Yeah, because if you're anxious, that's going to come out in all different kinds of ways because you're going to end up not trusting the world, you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting love. And then, of course, you're going to run away from that. And you're going to run away whenever that gets close. It's going to get a little scary and you're going to pull back or you're going to sabotage things. So being aware of your attachment style, your anxious or avoidant style or secure, or what combination that is, it's going to be really helpful. And again, Antia's a genius at, she studied personality psychology at UC Berkeley, so she's a genius at really helping you navigate that so you can be fully congruent and attract your man quickly.
So if you're like, wow, this sounds really fascinating, but I don't even know where to start, Antia Brody. There's so many pieces. I need to know my attachment style, and I don't know when I tell white lies, or why I tell white lies, or what actually my conflicts are inside of myself. Then I highly recommend to schedule a one-on-one clarity call with me, where we get crystal clear on what that is for you. I've been called a puzzler, right? So I will put the puzzle pieces together for you, where you've been running in circles like the merry-go-round of the world, right? And not getting anywhere. We're finally getting you crystal clear, and you're actually understanding and having a breakthrough from really seeing how everything connects together.
Yes, so for that, she does have very limited spots available, so we also can't guarantee that there's still going to be spots for this, but if they're still available, go click right now, click below, and go to magnetizetheman.com, and you'll be able to book that session right now as they're available. And again, completely complimentary is our gift for you, normally valued at $197, but right now it's our gift as she has slots available, and we'd love to support you with that and help you start attracting, magnetizing your man, and learning the Magnetize the Man method very soon, so you can have the love, long-term relationship you always wanted, without fear, loneliness, or wasting any more time. So again, click below or go to magnetizetheman.com for that.
All right, ladies, you know what to do. We wish you much trust and love, and we'll talk to you next time.
Talk to you soon. Much love.
Bye-bye. Mwah!